Madison received a perfect 100 out of 100 score from the Human Rights Campaign, naming it one of the nation's most LGBTQ plus inclusive cities.
But after talking to members of Madison's LGBT plus community, our Andrew Banstra found out there is always room for growth.
Madison often self-identifies as one of the most diverse and inclusive cities in America, and the Human Rights Campaign's report from this morning backs that claim. For Madison, it's a perfect grade.
I think that Madison has a long history of, working to be inclusive, specifically of the LGBTQ communities.
Each year, the Human Rights Campaign issues scorecards to cities on how inclusive they are to the LGBTQ community. Focusing on 6 criteria, Madison and Milwaukee scored perfect, as did Racine for the first time ever. But here's how Steve Starkey with Outreach, an LGBTQ plus advocacy group, looks at it.
I think it kind of depends on who you are. It probably depends on what zip code you're in. I think for white people that are middle class, probably it's a score of 100. If you are a person of color or disabled or transgender, probably not so much.
Starkey says there's room to grow for the LGBTQ plus homeless and transgender communities, both of which were identified as issues in the report.
A problem is that we have male services and we have female services. And so transgender people have not fit into either category. And so, they've just kind of fallen through the cracks.
That's left homeless transgender people without a place to sleep and oftentimes without the resources to get on their feet. Madison has, though, made these top priorities, recently using a HUD grant to fund groups like Outreach to lead the charge.
The youth homelessness program that's going to be a 2-year program. And it's going to hopefully address some of those issues of people kind of not having the case management, not knowing where to get resources, not having enough resources.
To see the full report and to explore scores from across the country, head to this web story on channel3000.com.